In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a new PowerPoint presentation from scratch, and we're going to take a look at some of the view options in a PowerPoint slideshow. So let's say I want to create a brand new document. If you go to the File menu and choose New, you will get a list of templates here that are basically starting points. Actually, most of these here are just styles. And so you're not going to get any content. This just shows you what your slides are going to look like. But there are some templates out here, and if you go out and click on one of these options, or you can go in and type in your own keywords. I'm just going to choose business here. And eventually we get a bunch of business choices here, and these are actually templates in the sense that there's more than just a style here. There's actually some content, and you can take that content and you can modify it. So it kind of gives you an outline of what you'd want to do. So we're going to select this one. We're going to click on Create here to create it. And this is the slideshow that we get. So the title slide looks like this, and this looks like another type of title slide. And then as you work your way down on the left side over here, you can see all the other slides, and this is kind of a nice example because it demonstrates a lot of the other types of things that you can insert in a PowerPoint slideshow. Okay, so let's go to slide number 1 here. And let's take a look at the different types of views that you have in PowerPoint. There's two ways to do this. One is on the View tab up here, and we'll check out that one first. And these are the different ways that you can look at your document. Normal View has a full-size slide over on the right, and it has thumbnails over here on the left. This is probably where most people spend most of their time when they're working with PowerPoint. There's also an outline view, which is similar, except instead of slide images over here, you've got the text that appears on those slides. Slide sorter gives you thumbnails, and you can go down here and you can zoom out a little bit and see more slides if you want to. And when you're in slide sorter view, you can do exactly what the view name says. You can sort your slides, and all you have to do is click and drag. So let's say I want to take this slide and I want to move it all the way to the end over here. I just click and drag until it's in the end position and let go. If I want to delete a slide, you can just click on it and then hit the delete key. I'm going to hit the delete key right now, and the slide goes away. If you want to select multiple slides, you can either do the shift click or the control click. If I do a shift click here, I get everything in between. I'm going to click off of that. And if I do a control click, I can select individual slides. So that's what I was doing there, holding the control key down while I was clicking. And now I'm going to hit the delete key, and all three of those should go away. And just like in Word, there's an undo button up here, and the keyboard shortcut is Control-Z, like it is in most applications. So I'm going to do the keyboard shortcut. Let's do a Control-Z once. I should get those three back. Let's do it one more time, and I should get the first slide that I deleted back. And I'm going to do it one more time, and it should move my original slide number 1 back up to its starting position up here at the beginning of the slideshow. There's also an option to see notes pages. Notes pages are images of what you'll see on a piece of paper if you print out your slideshow, with the slide at the top and any notes that you might want to include printed down here below. So you normally don't want to put everything you want to say on the slide because it gets kind of cluttered. So you want to put reminders up here of the high points, and if you want to make sure that there's some things you don't forget, you can put your notes down here as well. And then there's a reading view, which I'm not sure is very useful in PowerPoint, and it basically gives you most of the screen so that you can see your slideshow. Okay, let's go back to normal view. That's where I think you're going to spend most of your time. The other way to change views is the same way that it works in Word and Excel. Down here on the status bar in the lower right hand corner, we've got some icons here, and we have normal view, we have slide sorter view, Normal view is what we're in right now. If I move the mouse off there, you can see that's a little darker. And I can switch to slide sorter view or reading view, or if I want to get out of reading view, I have to hit escape here. So let's hit the escape key, and let's go back to normal view. And then there's another slide or a button down here that's not available on the view tab, and this will actually start your slideshow. So if I click on that, it starts the slideshow. And if you want to go back, hit escape, and you're back where you started. Also, if you use this button down here to start your slideshow, it will start wherever you happen to be. It does not always go back to slide number 1. So there may be times when you want to check something out and you don't want to go all the way back to the beginning. You just want to look at this slide right here. Well, just select the slide and then click on the slideshow button down there, and it will start playing your slideshow from that point forward. Another way to do that is on the slideshow tab here. If you click on the slideshow tab, we do have some options over here to start playing from the beginning. And by the way, note the shortcut key for that is F5. And also from the current slide. So you can also go up here and you get 2 choices, whereas down here it always starts from the current slide. And that's about it for templates and views in PowerPoint. In the next slideshow or the next video, we'll take a look at some things you can do when you're making your presentation.